Yo, it's your man Haas, and we are back with another reaction video. Now, unless you have been under a rock, you have heard about this whole Luce cannon packing out Jay Reed at the No Jumper compound. And obviously, Adam 22 and the whole No Jumper crew wants to distance themselves from that situation. But don't take it from me. Let's sit back, relax, watch this clip, and come back and holler about it, y'all. Peace.
First of all, property line. Let's talk. We're not even gonna talk. Should I even talk about that?
Whatever you want to say.
Because the property line, you weren't even at No Jumper, brother.
Beyond that.
Not like that, but you weren't even here. So therefore, and it happened outside of No Jumper. Nobody from the No Jumper cast, nobody that gets a paycheck from No Jumper was involved with that fight.
This is true. A lot of people are saying No Jumper employees lined these guys up. There were no Jumper employees involved with this in any way. Luce Cannon does not work here. Luce Cannon was here with someone who was doing a piece of content with me.
Wack had to put the okay down. That's Daddy. Just remember that.
Wack 100.
I'm not going.
Is Wack an employee? I would say no.
No, but he gets a check.
No, but there still is. There's a difference.
He did
Wack gets
participate.
paid to do episodes with me.
No, he's not a part of No Jumper. I'm not trying to say as far as the lawsuit goes. I don't think it would go far as that goes, because it's not like somebody who's signed to you that, you know what I mean? What I'm saying is that he had to give the dude that is not a regular in the building the okay to even meet up with somebody here or around these premises. You get what I'm saying? We weren't involved in no way, shape, or form, but you know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to put him out there either.
Yeah,
it is what it is. I know he detached himself from the situation, but at the end of the day, Luce Cannon can't even speak a whole sentence without that. And then you think he can make a decision without him butting in?
To me, Wack seemed surprised by the fact that anything happened. I don't think that Wack would co-sign somebody being set up at No Jumper, regardless of the fact that Wack is not a formal No Jumper employee. I don't think I've always seen him seem interested in keeping a sense of order here.
I don't try to book.
Honestly, that would have been a crazy addition, and I think anybody who's seen the video kind of thought that at a certain point, like, oh, are they about to put fingers in this guy's?
What do you think happened? What do you think happened when the camera cut off, bro? That's straight buka.
I don't think that happened. I think you're going to be the next victim at this rate.
Wack told him, no, Luce, you can't do that. He was probably like, I'm about to dig it in. Yes, I got some peanut butter. You know he keep the peanut butter on him.
Nah, honestly, like at the end of the day, like you said, like the role employee is a very loose term, especially, no pun intended, when most people that even come to No Jumper, if they're getting paid, it's most likely not necessarily an employee. It's people that are working with you. So there's like different dynamics there. So, you know.
Yeah, either way. From my perspective, I consider it just super disrespectful and that this in any way took place at our building. Realistically, this is the thing that pissed me off about it, is the fact that people always want to put out this bull narrative about No Jumper and say that this is a gang hangout, that there is violence taking place all the time, when in reality, how many times has that actually happened? There's been a situation or two where people who didn't like each other saw each other and it was handled relatively quickly. There was the situation, obviously, with Kelpie and Suspect. That was sus.
That shit,
that's not gang violence either.
Right, that was pimp on pimp violence. But either way,
it's safe enough for me to bring my kids up here.
Exactly. Same here. And we have had so few issues here over the years. And I've always had to sit there and feel annoyed when I see people making the argument that basically No Jumper is this thing that I in no way relate to, that we are just a place for violence and that this is a place where it's almost encouraged that people be attacking each other. I 100% disagree with that. But then now we have this new thing that basically makes it seem as if that is the case.
Now, obviously, Adam wants to distance himself from the situation, and rightfully so, because the assault happened at his place of business. And according to Adam and other parties, there's been rumors that people are going to take legal action against No Jumper. But one thing I was taken aback by was Adam 22 saying that his platform is not a haven for gang members or gang violence. And I disagree, because whether it's Bricc Baby, whether it's C-Mac, whether it's DW Flame, 4 Extras, or even going back to AD and T-Rail, gang members are prominent up there, and they are the ones that are driving in the views and the likes. And don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with gang members thriving, because that's what we want them to do. We'd rather them thrive in the content space as opposed to killing each other on the streets. But once, the content starts delving and bleeding into street politics, that's where we have a problem. But let's get back to this clip and keep dissecting the situation, y'all. Haas.
But it does kind of look like it was filmed with a flip phone. But also, that being said, it would be one thing if you just got into a fight. It's a whole nother thing for you to get into a fight at my building when you weren't invited in the first place, and then release the video so that you can get a bunch of people praising you and telling you how tough and cool you are and shit like that. That really right there is the thing that really pisses me off. It would be one thing if you beat somebody up and then you kept the footage to yourselves and kept it gangster in that way, instead of turning this into a promotional campaign.
Adam teaching you how to keep it G, bro.
But if it was me,
have it been fades up here that been kept on the low?
I've heard.
You've heard
things.
You never know.
But they were things that were done in such a way that was respectable. It was never used for a promotional campaign.
On either side.
People out there don't even know what we're talking about right now.
At all. And they don't need to. But I'm just like, the guy is such an imitation.
Ooh.
He's a crab with a K.
Oh.
He's fake crab.
Ooh. Imitation.
You know how they spell the imitation crab with a K in the store? That's how you know it's fake.
You're saying he's Amy's?
That's him.
The vegan products at the grocery store? It's kind of an obscure reference.
Crips. He's a crab with a K.
Okay. But even beyond that.
Fake crab.
Let me further my grievances. Luce Cannon, I liked you. I still do. If I see you around, it's all good. But I do not appreciate you bringing this kind of energy to my building. And it's not just this video of the fight. While he was here that day, he also made another video, a selfie video like this, talking a bunch of shit to Bricc.
Hookah Butch, you left again? Like, cause you's a buster. Why you keep leaving, sweetie pie? 4 Extras told me that you made 1,000 excuses. 1,000 excuses to leave. You knew I was coming. You gotta stop that.
Saying, oh, sweetie, you aren't here right now, et cetera, et cetera. It's like, listen, I don't give a fuck that you don't get along with Bricc, right? But if you're going to come here and then make videos saying, oh, you're pussy because you're not here, when...
Oh, he made a video about that?
Yeah, I seen it at one point in the Reddit.
Yeah. Luckily, I've been gambling for 2 days. I ain't even seen none of this shit.
It's like, they're like using that, saying like, oh, Bricc is a pussy because he's not here, when obviously we would not have let you be here at that time. We would have like made sure that you left before or whatever. It's not like you were
I'm not even
you were there like
certain...
many hours before that day.
And I'm not already know on the day that all of this goes on that it's a certain time that we leave so we don't cross schedules. And if it gets close to that time, y'all remind me like, hey, look, check it out. I ain't trying to rush you, but we don't need y'all crossing paths.
But it's like, why would you be at your place of work when you're not scheduled to work anyway? Like, it doesn't even make sense.
Nothing he does makes sense. Y'all giving this man a job.
I mean, but that's kind of what, like, to be fair, that's what made him entertaining. Like, before he started doing things that were like egregious and trying to
was the off the wall.
Yeah, just because it was such a ridiculous person that is kind of, and I'm not even hating, but it's just like that's what made him funny, because you never know what he's gonna say. Like it's just like this random ass fool just saying this crazy shit and wax back in his play. So it's like, okay,
Nipsey told me finish what I started.
Yeah, okay, that's
like what the he knew he was about to die. Like what the fuck are you talking about?
It's giving like Orlando Brown with less crystal.
I'm not doing a personal attack on Luce right now.
I'm not even dissing.
All I'm saying
I'll
is
do it.
I don't
like
appreciate
Luce.
that energy being brought here from the fight. But even before the fight, even just making the video talking shit, it's like, listen, if you got a problem with Bricc, you can talk about it on your social media. You don't need to come here and film a video trying to act tough like that. We 100% don't need that energy here. We've never had violence taking place here in the past of any kind of significance. So all that is out. Absolutely. We're running a tighter ship. It just sucks to see that, like, you could start a business like No Jumper and just give opportunities to a bunch of people, and that as time goes by, they're just going to take it for granted more and more and just keep taking your kindness for weakness and forcing us into a situation in which we have to be like way more strict. And this goes for the fat gummy worm as well, Gummy Bear, who made up a lie about being shot. It's like, you know, you just really kind of see, like, damn, should I even give people opportunities at all? Are they all just going to either like take dumb risks and put me and my business at risk, or are they going to at least, you know, constantly just be looking for a lawsuit, etc.? Like, it's just very much like forcing us into a situation where we got to run a tighter and tighter ship and really kind of fuck shit up for everybody.
I ain't gonna front. It looks like Adam 22 is 1 or 2 fights, gang incidents, something like that, before he pulls the whole plug on all of the hosts and goes back to the BMX life. Because as successful as the No Jumper platform is, all it takes is one of these lawsuits to actually hit, and, you know, for him to take a substantial dent in his financial endeavors on No Jumper, and that's not worth it, man. But I doubt this is the last we hear of the Luce Cannon Adam 22 Bricc Baby saga. I think it's just beginning, y'all. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Like, share, subscribe to the channel, man. Leave a comment, all that. It's Haas. Peace.